Coach, good morning. Thanks a lot for joining us this morning.
Oh, good morning to you.
Thanks again, and appreciate you joining us. Coach, you are the number 5 seed in this year's tournament. Can you give us your thoughts on really how you got to this point in the season as you head into tournament play?
Well, I thought as the season went on, we got a little bit better defensively, and, it helped us to go on a short winning streak of 6 games, and then finally we're playing pretty well right now, and, it's the team is starting to gel, so it's a good time. We're excited about the tournament.
Coach, thank you. Your first-round matchup is against number 12 seeded ULM. As I mentioned before, you played them twice, won both games, but your thoughts on playing the Warhawks here in the first round?
Well, they've been playing well, too. They had a big win on Saturday against Texas State. And, I know the first time we played them here, I felt we played pretty well, but then when we played them at their place, it was a bit more difficult. They're very well coached. They play extremely hard. So, at this time of the year in March, man, anything can happen. So, and when you're playing somebody for the third time, it makes it a little bit more difficult. But, we just take care of what we can take care of, and we're just excited to be in the tournament and see what we can see if we can win a few games in it.
Coach, we'll go to our first questions here from Drew Felios with ESPN.
Coach, how's it going? Just wondering, because I didn't get a chance to talk to you the other night, just the way the buzzer beater ended on Saturday night heading into this tournament, how is that momentum going to play out going into next week, or do you just try and forget about it and start a new season? Because that game was so emotional.
Well, I think it really plays into for us really well because, we were able to press and come back from a deficit of about 16 points, and then, you hit that. We hit a big shot, and then they came down and hit a big shot. So I think, and again, it's still attention to detail as far as for the defensive side. We let that one slip on that shot, but it happens. But we're usually pretty lucky when you when you call in the game. So we feel pretty good if you're going to be calling our games this week. We hope that we can do as well as we've done in the past with you.
And, Drew, did you have a follow-up question you wanted to ask Coach Broadhead at all?
Yes, Coach. Just as far as Nakia Jones and how she has excelled, especially the second half of the year, it seemed like the other night, too, she's playing increased minutes. Is that a positive for you heading into this tournament, the fact that she can stay on the floor now and continue to change the game?
Yeah, there's no doubt. I tell you what, I think she really, really bought into what we're trying to do as a team, and she's elevated our whole team, by her on the floor. She passes the ball so well, and we're all getting comfortable as far as for coaching her, and I think vice versa. I think she's getting a little bit more comfortable in our system, and our players are really comfortable with her on the floor. So I think it could be a big plus for us. She didn't start playing for us until December because she had to sit out due to transfer, but I think right now. She could be a big part of us winning some games. We just every aspect she brings to the floor.
Coach, I got one more for you. Your press. It is such a difference maker. Every time I watch you guys play, it's almost like a West Virginia just type of press that just causes havoc for opposing teams and can score a lot of points quickly. How would you say that you guys have perfected your press this year and over the years, and explain why you're able to do it so well?
Well, we recruit that type of kid, that's athletic and, is able to trap. And I think our kids really believe in it, I think that's half the battle when you talk about defense is if kids believe in it, they seem to excel in it, And I've been doing it for about 30 years, and we, it's just a great weapon. I just wish we had a little bit more numbers, It takes a lot out of you to do it, and that's why we kind of save spots to try to do it. I love to be able to press the whole game like that because that could create a lot of problems for a lot of people. But, I thought we did extremely well the other night. We were very aggressive, even on the back line. We're usually not as aggressive on the back line, but it was something we did a walkthrough the day before and said, look, we need to be a little bit more aggressive. And, well, I tell you what, I thought they did a great job. So hopefully we can utilize that press this week in the tournament.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Drew, thank you very much. Coach, before we let you go, just want to get your thoughts on the all-conference honorees that were announced this morning. You had two of your student-athletes announced on the first and second team, starting with Jalen Gordon on the first team. Can you just give us your thoughts on what she's brought to your team this year?
Yeah, I mean, Jalen's just grown up, I mean, I know she led the conference in scoring pretty much all year, and, she brings a lot to the table. She's a kid really easy to coach. I mean, she comes to practice every day, excited about basketball and, just all the things that we do here at UL. So it's been really a pleasure, and it's great to see her get some honors. I know she didn't get any Players of the Weeks this year, but to finish off her senior year and being named to first team is big because, she missed 17 games last year due to some issues we had. And so she's grown up more than just as a player, but as a student athlete too. There was a lot of positive that she's leaving with this from this program. So we were excited for her, really excited.
And Coach, Simone Fields is the other honoree, a junior named to the second team, all Sun Belt team. Again, same question. What has been her impact this year for your team?
Well, I think during the summer she worked so hard on her game in general, especially offensively, and she's really, really improved offensively and, have become a better offensive player than I even ever imagined. She can score around the goal and kind of expanded out to 15-foot. And so, she brings all that, great rebounder, has become a better defender. So, it's exciting to see a kid work and see some improvement from our coaching staff has been real rewarding to see the improvement that she's made.